Okay, today's main course, sweet and smoky boneless chicken thighs. These are the main flavor ingredients laid out right here. We're gonna start with a honey maple bourbon syrup kind of wet rub. We're gonna marinate that for a while. And then we're gonna do a dry rub of chili, little Mexican oregano, cayenne, smoked paprika, salt and pepper before putting it on the big green egg. And it'll give it just a really, really nice, smoky, sweet flavor with a little bite to it. It is absolutely delicious. So first, we are gonna do the wet rub. First, we take our lovely boneless chicken thighs that have been taken out of the package, patted dry to get some of that juice off of them. So, we're just gonna take some of this honey and drizzle it on top of the chicken. Okay, added a little extra honey, get a nice coating in there. Get a nice little sticky coat. And now, we are gonna do the best ingredient. This absolutely delicious maple bourbon syrup. And we're gonna marinate it in this pretty much for the rest of the day. We've added the maple bourbon syrup. We're gonna toss that a little bit. Probably add a touch more, and then we're gonna stick this sucker in the fridge for the whole day, pretty much 8 hours. And then we'll take it out, and we're gonna add our dry rub before we put it on the egg for a couple hours smoke. So, we'll be back in a little bit with these beauties. Okay, so we have a lot of chicken. So we're gonna need a good amount of chili powder. Good 4 teaspoons, I'd say. Looks be good. Next up, smoked paprika. This stuff's really delicious. You want to get the kind that has a real nice smoky kind of smell to it. Put a nice dash of that in there. It's almost equal parts, I would say, between the two. And then you want your cayenne. Now you don't want to blow people away and have them not able to eat the chicken, but a nice little dash of heat because it is really sweet. That's a pretty good amount. And then a little pepper. I don't really need too much pepper, but I don't really think I could. Oh, I'm almost done, bud. Okay. Pepper, and now some salt. I need a little salt here. I'd say about a third the amount of salt. That's about good. And little.
Are you making egg first?
I'm making a spice mix. Oh, oregano, which is a natural thing you find in like some of these spice blends. Gives a little greenery. I'm not really sure what else it does, but it feels right. And to top it off, a little more chili powder.
And why you make cookies?
And a little more salt. As you can see, I have quite the fan base here. Okay, that looks really pretty. And then we're gonna mix it all up. And I'm gonna put it into this guy and shake it together. Let's see if I can do this without a funnel. Looking good so far. Okay, we're gonna mix it around and we're gonna taste it. You look funny. Give it a little taste. see. Nice little saltiness. Whoa, that's gonna be really good. That is gonna go great on our chicken. Got these hickory wood chips. I'm gonna take about a handful. I'm gonna sprinkle them through here. I don't want it to be too much, but this will pick up. It's about a 2-hour smoke. Should be good. I think everyone kind of has their own method. I like to make a little pocket for each one of these guys. Hopefully it's not too windy out. Get them going, and then I build just a little fort around it to insulate it and also get that fire going. All right, we're gonna now start the chicken. It's been marinating for about 8 hours. I'm gonna lay, oh yeah, it's nice, sticky, got a nice film on it. Honey maple.
Did you fall asleep at all?
And I'm gonna just lay out individual pieces here. And do a nice coating on each side. Clean this thing with each use, and we'll take our dry rub, so to speak. So we go across each one of these guys. Alright, here we go. Got our chicken. It's been in that kind of honey maple bourbon marinade, now covered in a chili dry rub on both sides. We're going to throw these suckers on the egg with the smoke plate down for about 2 hours. So lay my plate setter in here. Got that puppy down. I guess I'll throw a drip pan down just to be safe. I hate getting too messy from the chicken drippings. So let me get one of those. Nestle it there. Take our grill grate, put it on top, and I'm gonna let some of that white smoke burn off before putting the chicken down. And you know what? This is always the best time to have at least your first beer. Today's offering looks like it's gonna be Kelso, a great brewery in Clinton Hill, Brooklyn, and their Imperial IPA, which is 10% alcohol. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I'm gonna drink one of these. By the time it's finished, I'll be ready to lock down the egg. And once I lock down the egg, I'll be ready to put the chicken on. So, here's to egging on a Saturday, cold or not. Okay, first beer down, delicious. Kelso, I love you. And I'm gonna now lock it down. Temperature's up, but it will shut down quickly. It's up to 300, but this will drop back down to 250 really quickly. And I'm gonna close this guy down pretty far. I'm gonna leave it about that much. See how that does for me. Maybe close a little more. Leave it about an inch open until I drop that temp down. Gotta keep it nice and tight because there's a lot of them. Hickory coming off this. It'll really mix well with the kind of chili base. Hickory goes great with this kind of flavor, I think at least. But really, you can use whatever kind of spicing you want on these. It's just a nice kind of mixture of the sweet and the spicy. I found is just absolutely delicious with these guys. It just really works. These come out right. They're almost like candy. the lid, and we're gonna check on these guys in about an hour and see how they're doing. And we'll probably have about 40 minutes, another hour more after that. All right, it's getting dark out. It's really cold, but the smell coming off this beautiful marinade, the chili maple chicken mixing now with roasted pork is just. Okay, so I feel like the chicken's done. It kind of looks like it's done, but the temperature gauge is saying it's not done. However, who knows if this temperature thing is really working? I never really trust them. And it's really, really cold out, so that also might be giving it a false read. So I'm going to do my tried and true method of finishing my last beer, and then when it's done, I'm taking this chicken off. Okay, chicken's off. It looks awesome. It's got a nice kind of smoky, charred thing going on here. I've got the bread ready. Typically what I'll do is I'll cut it down the middle, and I'll do cuts along it so people can kind of rip off nice pieces of it. When the garlic's ready, I'm gonna take the garlic and stuff it in here, drizzle olive oil on top, a little salt, wrap that in tin foil, throw it on the egg for a good 5-10 minutes, and then dinner will be ready. Oh yeah, that garlic is super roasted. I'm gonna take some of the roasting juices and I'm gonna pour them on my bread, because why not? A little burnt. It's okay. Don't like to waste any of this stuff. Good. And then I'm gonna take the garlic, I'm gonna smash it up and spread it out. Okay, it's been about half a year. Eggs are cranking, bread's looking yummy. I'm gonna flip it. Just let that. It's still protected, by the way, by the plate setter and the drip tray, but it's gonna get a little more heat up there. I'm gonna finish my beer, flip it back, half the train, and we're gonna be good to go. Okay, it's been a long cook. At the very final of it, the chicken is super juicy. It is perfectly smoky, sweet, and definitely spicy. The bread, although a little burnt, is great, and as is the salad. Highly recommend this meal. Boneless chicken thighs are not that expensive, and any kind of sweet, spicy, smoky mix that you want to do, it really works for them, and it is just a delicious meal. Excuse me, what do you want? What are you doing? What does that taste like? And? Is it good? Is it spicy? What's in there? Is it good spicy? We actually like it. Pretty much the best. Yeah. You want some more? Okay. Grab it. You don't really get a better endorsement